Namaste students. In today's lecture we are going to start chapter 1, that is numbers. Under the heading numbers we will be studying about prime numbers, binary numbers and complex numbers. Let us start with prime numbers today. As you know that natural numbers are the numbers that start with 1. So 1, 2, 3 and so on up to infinity are natural numbers. If we classify natural numbers on the basis of their factors, prime factors, we can see that we can have numbers having only one factor, that is 1. 1 falls in this category, 1 is having only one factor. Numbers having 2 and only 2 factors, they will be having 2, 3, 5, 7 and so on. These numbers come in their table and in table of 1. Then we have numbers having 3 or more than 3 factors like 4, 6, 8, 9 and so on. Now the numbers having only 2 factors are called prime numbers. Numbers having 2 and only 2 factors are called prime numbers. And the numbers having 3 or more than 3 factors are called composite numbers. And 1, as 1 is having only one factor, so it is neither prime nor composite. For finding prime numbers between 1 to 100, we have studied about sieve of Eratosthenes. With the help of this sieve, we can check from 1 to 100, how many prime numbers do we have? First of all, 1 is not falling in any of the categories. Then, 2 is the only even prime numbers. 2 is the only number that is even as well as prime. That means, except 2 will cross all the even numbers. Even number can never be prime. So, quickly we cross all the even numbers. We are crossing all the even numbers till 100. Even number except 2 can never be prime. Now, 3 is prime, 5 is prime, and any other number that ends with 5 can never be prime. That means, like this 15 is there. 15 comes in the table of 5. So, any number that ends with 5 can never be prime. Because all these numbers fall in table of 5. So, what we have to check? We have to check the numbers ending with 1, 3, 7 and 9. 7 is prime. 9 comes in table of 3, so it's not prime. 11 is prime. 13, 17, 19. I'm circling the prime numbers. Then 21 comes in table of 3, not prime. 23 prime. 27 comes in table of 9, not prime. 29 is prime. 31 is prime. 33 comes in table of 11. 37 prime, 39 comes in table of 13 and 3, 41 is prime, 43 is prime, 47 is prime, 49 comes in table of 7, so not prime. 51 comes in table of 17, so not prime. 53 is prime, 57 is also not prime, 59 is prime. 61 is prime, 63 comes in table of 3, 67 is prime, 69 comes in table of 3, 71 is prime, 73 prime, 77 comes in 7, 79 is prime, 81 comes in 9, 83 is prime, 87 is prime, 89 is prime, 87 is not prime as it comes in table of 3. Then 91 is not prime, 93 is not prime, 97 is prime. 99 is continuously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 composite numbers are there between 89 and 97. So from 1 to 100, we have learned in our junior classes that which are the prime numbers from 1 to 100. Now in class 11, we are going to study what if a number is more than 100. Then how to check whether it is prime or not. Property of a number being prime is called primality property. If we have to check whether a given number is prime or not, the most basic method, most common method is trial division method. For using this method, we'll have to follow certain steps. For example, if you want to check a number n, whether it is prime or not. First step, we'll be finding largest natural number whose square is less than or equal to this n. So we have to select a number whose square is less than or equal to this number. But once we have selected this number, we have to find out all the prime numbers that are less than or equal to this m number, for which square is less than or equal to n. If our number n, the number that we have taken n, is not divisible with any of these prime numbers, then number n will also be prime. In case n is divisible by any of the numbers, then n will not be a prime number. Let us understand with the help of an example. Suppose we have to check whether 137 is prime or not. So first step, what I told, we have to find out a number whose square is less than or equal to given number. As you know, 11 square is 121 and 12 square is 144. That means 137 lies between 121 and 144. So first step, we have to find out a number whose square, 11 square 121, is less than 137. So our number m will be 11. Because square of 11 is less than 137. Next step, we have to find out all the prime numbers that are less than or equal to this selected number. So prime numbers less than or equal to 11 will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Second step done. Third step, we have to divide our given number 137 with all these numbers. So one by one we'll check whether 137 is divisible by all these numbers or not. If it will be divisible, then it will be a composite number. In case it is not divisible, then it will also be a prime number. 137 divided by 2. Not possible because it's a odd number. Odd number can never be divisible by 2. Then 137 if you divide by 3. Quotient will be 4, 5 and you will be having remainder as 2. Then 137 with 5. Not possible because only the numbers ending with 0 or 5 can be divisible by 5. Then with 7. If you divide 137 with 7. 7 ones are 7. Then 7 nines are 63. 4 is remainder. So not divisible by 7. Then with 11. 11. 11s are 121. We are left with remainder. What it is showing, that given number 137, it is neither divisible by 2, nor by 3, nor by 5, nor by 7, nor by 11. So it is not divisible by any of the prime numbers that are less than m. So what is the conclusion? That 137 is also a prime number. Therefore we can say 137 is a prime number. Let us do one more example. Check whether 331 is prime or not, or check the primality of 331. If you know the squares, then you know that 18 square is 324 and 19 square is 361. That means 331 lies between 324 and 361. So what is m? 18 square is less than 331 means m is 18. Prime numbers less than 18. Two, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. Now one by one we will be checking whether 331 is divisible by all these prime numbers or not. 331 divisible by 2 as it's an odd number, not possible. Then with 3. 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 7. You must be knowing the divisibility rule of 3. 7 is not coming in the table of 3. So 331 is not divisible by 3. Same way, if you check the division of 331 with 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17, you will find that 331 is not divisible by 5, 7, 11, 13 or 17. So as 331 is not divisible by any of the prime numbers less than 18, so 331 is prime. Is a prime. Some other facts related to prime numbers. Twin primes. What are twin primes? Any two prime numbers, pair of prime numbers, if they have a difference of 2. Means the number should be prime as well as their difference should be 2. For example, 3 and 5. Both 3 and 5 are prime, difference 2. 5 and 7. Both are prime, difference is 2. 17, 19. Both prime, difference is 2. So such kind of numbers which are prime as well as their difference is 2 are called twin primes. Next is co-prime numbers. For co-prime numbers, whether the number is prime or not doesn't matter. We have to take any two natural numbers, but they should not have any common factor. We can take any two natural numbers. For example, we can take 1 and 2 also. 2, 3, both are natural and they have nothing in common. 3 and 8, both natural, no common factor. 5, 6, natural, no common factor. So such kind of numbers are called co-prime.